The diagnostic features of autism spectrum disorders. The core symptoms are divided into three areas. You have qualitative, which is the impairments in social reciprocity, atypical communication development, and atypical behavior. Qualitative impairments in social reciprocity affects the social and is very critical to the diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder. It is the ability or the inability to read and comprehend the feelings, experiences, expressions, and motives of others, whether it be verbal or nonverbal. There is a difficulty relating and responding to others, also maintaining appropriate social interactions. And many times the people will look at the person's mouth instead of making eye contact when communicating. Atypical communication development, they have difficulty with social communication, not understanding how to read different types of body languages. They have a delay in their own language, receptive and expressive language. The language may not have correct inflection, or they have many improper uses of pronouns. The inflection is like where to actually accentuate what words your message you're trying to get across to the child. There's also the inability to perceive facial expressions or even imitate facial expressions. The receptive language problems may also affect communication. In this case, learning may be more effective with visuals rather than auditory directions. And the third is the atypical behavior. They do much better with strict routines. This can extend from food, different rituals, routines, and different obsessions. Some examples are sometimes they become attached to a string, or not necessarily a toy but an object on the toy. For example, like a truck, they become obsessed more with the wheel rather than the truck itself. Sometimes interruptions, they cause distress or temper tantrums, which can be difficult for the child with autism. They begin pacing, spinning, running in circles, flapping their hands, toe walking, and more serious behaviors can lead to some biting and head banging.